Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. This is the Narrative Podcast, and I am your host, Halsey Allen. Welcome to the home for Black positivity and progression. Welcome, all my narrators. Um, if you're new to the podcast, I'll just quickly break it down what it is I do here. Um, Essentially, the podcast is called the Narrative Podcast, and it's called the Narrative Podcast for a reason, because the liberal media and other sources tend to portray black people and black culture in a negative light. They always just divisively switch the narrative to have us looking and sounding crazy. They hypercriminalize our men, hypersexualize our women. I mean, like, they don't make them that way. They kind of just, promote and push negative black stereotypes. And so I wanted to be the platform where I'm providing positive frames of reference about black people and black culture, and just, showcase and highlight all our contributions and what we bring to the table and what makes us great and makes us us. And, just to contradict the negative images being shown all the time. So that's basically what I do here in a nutshell. I tell our stories from our perspectives on our own terms and conditions. So hope that summarizes it for you. This is a live edition. And on live editions, what I usually do is just, or what I am going to do, is just share positive articles that came up in my news feed. But before I do that, I'll go over my itinerary for a full broadcast session with anybody new to the podcast that might be listening today. Now, what I normally do is I'll extend the olive branch to any black-owned business owners for free promotion opportunities. If they need their business, product, or service promoted, I'll gladly do that on this platform for free. Won't charge any money. Just reach out to me at Passion Webmail at poeticpassion.host, and in the subject bar, put promo. In the body of the email, tell me a little bit about yourself, business, product, and service, and bam, that's simple. Then next, I promote a contest I'm running currently. It's called the Chew on This. I call it the Chew on This because I provide the participants a bulk supply of their favorite snack for participating in the contest. And when I first started it, I was asking the rhetorical question about George Floyd. If the George Floyd incident didn't occur during a global pandemic, would it have sparked a global impact? Why or why not? And for the people that participated, I gave them a bulk supply of their favorite snack. So I wanted to keep the ball rolling, but just change the topic. So the new topic is just something that's happened to all of us at some point or another, all black people at some point in their life, shopping while black. And I want you to share your shopping while black experience. Now, for those that are not black or don't believe they ever experienced shopping while black, I'm gonna just briefly tell you what that is. Shopping while black is basically getting profiled either as a shoplifter potential shoplifter, or just they think you cannot afford the merchandise, or they just plain old don't want you in the store and don't want you patronizing from their business. So I would like for you to share your shopping while black experience. And for that, I will reward you with a bulk supply of your favorite snack. And to enter the shopping, you on this contest, all you would do is just, again, that same email address, except in the subject bar, you would write chew on this slash shopping while black. In the body of the email, your shopping while black experience. Tell your story. Share your shopping while black experience. Try to keep it down to like no more than 5 paragraphs. I don't want a novel. I just want, your shopping while black experience. Then, of course, your mailing address, so I know where to send the snack. Then after that, your snack, your specifics about your snack, like what type, if it's candy bar, if it's chips, flavor, brand, etc., etc. Now, my logic behind this is I will be supporting a black-owned business. I get your bulk supply of your favorite snack from a black-owned vendor, and then so it's like you will be supporting my podcast. I'll be supporting a black-owned business, and it's like everybody gets something. So you get something, I get your patronage because you tuned into my podcast, and then I'm getting the the clicks and the views or whatever from you, and the black-owned business is getting the business from me. So it's like everybody wins, ideally. So it might not work like that. I might have to go to like Costco's or Sam's Club for your snack, but that's my logic behind that contest. And to also, engage you until I'm able to start having guests, just, listener participation. So to let me know you're listening, and, I'm gonna give you something for listening. Then after that, I promote black-owned businesses, and the black-owned businesses that I promote, as of late, usually have a theme. And this month's theme is spring, and I think I'll keep that theme all the way into the next season, until like about June. It'll be summer in the month of June. So yeah, so all the black-owned businesses that I'll be promoting this month will have, some type of service, something you would think about with, having relative to springtime, something seasonal, something you would, like the first thing that comes to mind when you think spring, those would be the black-owned businesses that I'll be promoting. And the reason why I promote the black-owned businesses is, again, to, showcase and highlight our successes, and demonstrate that we are captains of industry and we're business minded, and we can do for self, because the negative stereotypes floating around in the media and in the music will have you believing we're all degenerates, and we live and wake up and go to sleep in violence, and we can't stand each other. So I wanted to showcase and highlight that we can. And the black-owned businesses that I have been promoting are people, just normal people. They just sat down, figured it out. They didn't have a fancy education. They just knew that they couldn't go on doing what they was doing, and create an opportunity for themselves, in turn, with creating opportunity for themselves, they create opportunity for their community and their family. Circulating the black dollar in the black community, creating generational wealth and a brand that will be here long after they're gone. So those are the types of black-owned businesses that I try to promote. I also try to promote the black-owned businesses to actually do some type of outreach in the community, have some type of program to empower black community, whether it's hiring their own, whether it's some type of job training program, mentoring, back to school drives, feeding the community, or just anything that the community might need, their business provides. So I try to promote businesses like that because that's the absolute worst. I think black-owned businesses that don't support the community are worse than bloodsuckers, because it's like they know the struggle, or they know the plight. Excuse me. I don't say struggle on this platform because I believe in the power of words. If you stay struggle, it'll feel like you're struggling. So they know about the condition, they know about the plight, and for you to know, have the knowledge of, and then don't do your part, just worry about you and yours, you're no better than the bloodsuckers. You're worse, in fact. But then after I get done promoting black-owned businesses, I go on to spotlighting a prominent figure, and a prominent figure is usually an entertainer that has noteworthy philanthropy, some type of nonprofit, are always speaking on the cause, always using their platforms to speak on the condition and be unapologetic about it, not wavering, and dancing around the issues. Not afraid to call a spade a spade. Those are the type of prominent figures that I try to spotlight. And it's usually an entertainer. It's usually an actor, actress, an athlete. I don't think I've ever spotlighted the comedian yet. I don't believe I have. I think this live edition marks episode 76, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to go in my episode log to see. But yeah. So I've been doing it for a while. I started in the summer and I've just been keeping the ball rolling, all kind of opportunities. Yeah, so I got a format now. I got a professional bumper, which I'll unveil right now. I forgot to do it in the intro.
You are now listening to the Narrative Podcast with Halsey Allen. The Narrative Podcast is changing the narrative one episode at a time.
Yeah. So I'm making progression on this. That's how it starts. It starts in stages. So eventually the goal will be to be in front of the camera. And eventually I will be having guests. But for right now, it's just this format. This audio format, but I know I'm creating shockwaves. I know when people are like listening to me, because I'm seeing my podcast pop up in feeds, people subtweeting, people not just coming